What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 35 of our Detroit Tigers franchise. Not even going to call it a rebuild anymore because we've done that. We have surpassed all of our expectations as far as where this team is at. So let's take a look at the standings here. 91 and 60. So we're 31 games above 500. Kind of hitting a little snide here. I'll show you guys the calendar and see what we're doing here. We're losing some games, so we're losing some ground here. I'm not sure really what's going on. Probably the pitching staff mostly. I got some bad news. Yes, I know. You're probably thinking it's an injury, and you're right. It is an injury, and I will get to that in just a quick second. But look at the standings here. We got 6 games above the Royals and then 11 games above the Indians. So my prediction about the Indians was probably incorrect. Looks like the Royals are actually going to win this wild card. As we can see, the Angels are going to take the American League West over the Mariners. So if these teams are the teams you guys picked, you should feel proud of yourself because nothing I've said looks like it's going to come true. So Red Sox are going to take the East, it looks like. The Yankees, Yankees could come back. They're only 5.5 games out. National League, got the Giants actually surpassed the Dodgers. So that's huge. That's really big news. It is an even year. Remember, it is 2018, so even year. They're going to probably win it all. No, we're not going to let that happen. We need a Tigers-Giants rematch in order for them to not take the title. We definitely need a rematch to reclaim our 2012 World Series mishap. So, Cubbies, that prediction came true. Cardinals starting to fall off a little bit, 8.5 games out. Look at the terrible NL Central, 30 games out. 31 games out, 36 games out. What is going on with the Reds, Pirates, and Brew Crew? Not good. Not too good. The Mets hanging in there, but the Nationals are starting to claw their way back, 2.5 games out. So, Royals and Mariners in the wild card discussion. Yankees and Indians are 2.5 and 4.5 games back, respectively. So, there's some wiggle room there. Still got about 2 or 3 weeks left in the season. So they can definitely start making a comeback here, but it looks like we're going to take the AL Central, Sox, AL East, Angels, the AL West. So it looks like the American League is kind of shaken out. Looks like it's kind of formulating into the playoff picture that we can kind of predict on who's going to make it. National League, not so much. But let's get into why we're starting to slide. Take a look at the disabled list. Yeah. Michael Fulmer out 6+ months. The guy was absolutely amazing for us. Absolutely amazing for us. Let's see if we can find him here on this list. He's not there. But let's go here instead. 3.03 ERA. 158 strikeouts, 12-5. The guy was a monster for us down the stretch. Only 38 walks, guys. 38 walks with a 107 whip. The guy was awesome all year long. He was probably one of the main reasons why this Tigers team was doing so well. And to lose him for 6+ months, it really hurts. It really hurts. So I'm not sure why Alex Wilson's in here. The 40-man rosters have just kind of been set. So we got to decide who is our number 5 guy. Who's going to be our number 5 guy? And I think it's between Vernon Geary or Jonathan Neese. And I'm probably more inclined to go with Vernon Geary just because he's been there. He's been in that role. He's been in that spot for a little while. We could have gone with Tom Goslin. But the thing with Tom Goslin is even though he's got 87 stamina, he's not proven, right? He's only pitched in the major leagues once, right? 4 2/3 here in 2018, so he's a rookie, right? He's definitely a rookie. He's a 27-year-old rookie, so that doesn't really bode too well for his outlook, right? of where he's going to end up in the organization. So you kind of get what you see here. 69 overall. I mean, look at the ERA and that 4 2/3. I mean, we could give him a spot start here, kind of go a 6-man rotation. But this sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This is bad. Michael Fulmer, 6+ months gone. Tigers are kind of sliding, so we definitely need guys to step up, and hopefully Joe Ross can do that for us. Still pitching pretty dang well, 3.93. It's kind of a Joe Ross thing to do, though. Jose De Leon, though, guys, man, he has just been just awesome. Look at that, 201 strikeouts in 170 innings. What more can you possibly ask for? 3.8 out of Norris, a 4.22. We need Matt Moore to step up. That's the big thing. He's 6-12. I mean, we're paying him a lot of money to be our kind of our left-handed veteran type guy to help Daniel Norris out, and then we got to get Vernon Geary to get it going as well. So not a whole lot of options here out of the bullpen. Maybe Marco Guzman, who was our draft pick last season, top 50 prospect. So he's pretty good as well. He might be able to challenge Vernon Geary for that number 5 spot, but for the sake of near the end of the season, we're going to give this nod to Geary because he's proven it over the course of 2 seasons. And we're just going to go from there. So, guys, we're going to have this game here against the Tampa Bay Rays, the 78-73 Rays, the 13-7 Alex Cobb against our boy, Jose De Leon. So, sit back, relax, enjoy this game. We're going to try to get that W, bump us up to 92 wins. And then we're going to be shooting for the playoffs. Hopefully nothing crazy happens within this time. Hopefully our lead stays intact. So I will see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, let's get right into this gameplay. We are going down to Florida. Gonna try and get the W. That's Florida. That's Florida. Florida. We're going down to Florida against the Tampa Bay Rays, the 78-73 Tampa Bay Rays. They are in the playoff mix, as you guys saw in the standings earlier on in the video. They're going to throw Alex Cobb out against us, 13-7, 143 Ks and 53 walks. So he's definitely been a solid pitcher, if not great pitcher for these Tampa Bay Rays. Let's take a look at the Tigers lineup that we're throwing out here. Yes, Josh Rutledge is in the number 2 slot. Yasiel Puig's getting the day off. It's about 50% stamina right now, so we definitely need him healthy on a scuffling Tigers team. So let's just see how Mr. Rutledge does in the number 2 hole in this game. Boosh! Just kidding. It's not a home run. It's going to be off the wall. Off the yellow part of the wall. It's off the fence. These guys can kind of see the cut, little outline there. It's some kind of yellow fence on top of the wall, the padded wall. So must be you have to hit that over it, I'm assuming. So not too sure what's going on there with the Tropicana design, but we thought that ball was going to go, but it just didn't. We were really frustrated, but Rutledge has continued the hot streak. JD coming on up now, gets a single right back up the middle, and this happens. Cobb cuts it off. Thought Rutledge was going to go to third. JD thought Rutledge was going to go home, and he gets picked off at second. So, frustrating. Very, very frustrating. So, what ended up happening, guys, is I actually had a screw up with the controller. I thought I sent Rutledge with the X button to go to home, but I actually sent JD with the X button to go all the way home. So he wasn't going to stop. He wasn't going to stop. He was going from first to home, and I didn't realize it until later, and it was just too late. So you guys saw that Randall Grichuk put a charge into that ball, but Kevin Kiermaier made that running grab look easy, as he so often does with his Gold Glove caliber type of defense. So Tigers don't get a run on that play. Should have been an RBI for JD, but let's move on. We got Jose De Leon. Check out those numbers there. 200 plus strikeouts and 100 walks. That's not good. But you're going to take the good with the bad with Jose De Leon. He's been an all-star pitcher for us. He's going to strike out Kevin Kiermaier in his strikeout king ways that he's been doing so well this season. Check out the Rays lineup they're tossing out there against De Leon. Not a lot going on. Not a lot to love. They ended up trading for Youngurvis Solarte because they're in that playoff mix. Corey Dickerson, though, going to get what looks like to be a double, but Grichuk's going to make a strong throw into second, and Rutledge makes a nice tag on the backhand and swipes and gets Dickerson. What a throw. And Grichuk is not known for his defense, guys. He's just not. And but that was a great play by him. Here's our new guy. Here's our new rookie here. Rico Rodriguez is going to strike out, but going to end up being safe at first on the kind of the dropped strike 3 pitch. So Castillo can't handle it. Allows Rodriguez to go to first. We got Eduardo Nunez. Actually, this is Michael Taylor. Their stances look so familiar. Going to get a single right past Matt Duffy at short. So good to see him taking the ball to left field. We like to see that out of Michael Taylor with trying to use his power. We don't really like him going to right because it pretty much negates anything he's good at. So struggling Alex Bregman comes on up and is going to get a single back up the middle. We are going to challenge the Gold Glove winner, Kevin Kiermaier, with our rookie 78 speed there, and he just makes just a bad decision on his slide form. We feel like if he would have dove in head first, would have been safe. But I mean, it's Kevin Kiermaier, guys. We're trying to challenge him, but he ends up making a great throw to home and nabbing him. So we showed that hit because this situation here is kind of sticky. Runners on first and second. Matt Duffy with none out, going to put a charge into left field at the wall, and Randal Grichuk makes a great defensive play again and saves probably a double, maybe 2 runs if he doesn't make that catch. 1 down now, 2-2 count. Youngurvis Solarte going to strike out on a nasty changeup there by Jose De Leon. Check this movement out, guys. Started at the hip, let it just fall off. That's a great pitch. Great pitch. Those lefties love that low and inside fastball, and he just changed it up on him. Slider to Wellington Castillo, can't handle it, and De Leon finds a way out of the jam. So we love what we see here. Little hit and run that we got going on. JD does not make contact. Nunez gets called out. Let's look at that again. I thought he was safe, and they didn't even give me an option to challenge this call. What do you guys think? Make a call. Put it in the comments below. I thought he was safe. Nunez is rarely ever called out on any of those stolen base attempts, so we were kind of surprised. Single for JD would have been nice because that was out number 2, but would have been nice to have Nunez at third and JD at first with our third leading hit getter to come on up. Randal Grichuk hits a lot of fly balls. We would have gotten that runner to score with Nunez's speed. He definitely would have been able to tag up and get this game to be 1-0 in the third. So Grichuk going to do his best here, but 0-0 count, trying to get something done. Kind of frustrated at that call, and then just ends up beating the ball right into the ground to Matt Duffy, who makes the play at second. So really close game. Highly competitive game on both sides. Nice pitching, nice defense. Offense has been kind of stymied, but Nunez is going to lead us off here. Lead off this inning with a single to right. We're looking to be aggressive. We got our best hitter, dare I say it, but he's been extremely hot. We got Josh Rutledge coming up after Nunez. We're looking to be aggressive here. You see him get that lead. He's going to take off. Rutledge is actually going to put another charge into a ball, and it's going to go to deep center, but we thought Kiermaier was going to catch this thing, so Nunez had to go back to first, and then he started going. He just gets safe. Just gets safe. He would have been way safe if we had just let him keep running. But Josh Rutledge has been having a career season. I wish he was doing this kind of thing in real life. That would have been really cool. I'm not even sure really where he's playing right now. I think it's LA Angels. But anyway, so Tigers get the first run on the board. Rico Rodriguez is going to make a dive, trying to get in on the party, trying to chip in All these other Tigers have been proven, and being the rookie on the squad, he's trying to earn his stripes a little bit on this playoff team. These veterans, and just comes up a little bit short. I mean, this play was right there for him to be made, and he just couldn't make it. He was just inches away from making that catch, but that's just not knowing situations, because now we got a fly ball type of situation, which is exactly what's going to happen here. Michael Taylor's going to try to help his teammate out. His co-outfielder is going to get everything behind this throw, and bam, baby, nice throw. He's out. Sit down, Matt Duffy. You are done. Great throw by Michael Taylor. Jose De Leon gets a strikeout here on Wellington Castillo, and guys, that is one heck of a defensive inning right there. Holy cow. Pitching and defense. It's all about pitching and defense. I say it all the time, but it's how you win games. It's how you win close baseball games, and that's what the Tigers are doing right now. So Valbuena comes on up, gets a double here. Left fielder's jumping for it. Can't make a play. Showalter's going to come out and take Alex Cobb out of the game. Cobb pitched extremely well. He put the Rays in this game. He kept them in. And they're going with Chase Whitley. So Chase Whitley going to come out now. Check out those numbers. And by the way, yes, Buck Showalter is the manager of the Tampa Bay Rays. Can you believe it? It's like another Lou Piniella, if you guys remember Lou Piniella. But check out the numbers here. He's going to face Rico Rodriguez. His average against right-handed batters is .571. So interesting that they would put Whitley in to face the right-handed hitter Rico Rodriguez, but he's going to swing at a ball and it's going to drop in. So Rafael Hernandez did not be aggressive on this play. He just let the ball fall in, and maybe they're compatriots. Maybe they're from the same country. I don't know. Maybe he just let him have the base hit. But that's his first major league hit. And who else to grab the ball and keep it in for safekeeping than Tigers' batting average leader right now is Josh Rutledge. So keep it in good hands, Josh, because Rico really wants that ball back. He really needs that ball back. But look at that swing. How did he even get to that baseball? That was a ball all day long. James McCann's gonna end up striking out. So the inning is over. So Tigers don't score another run here. It is 1-0 still. We got 11 hits on the box score, and De Leon is gonna keep on keeping on with his K stuff. This is just nasty stuff right now. Check this out. 0-2 count. Kiermaier again, two-seam fastball, just can't handle the thing. Started out high, ended up high strike across the waistline. I mean, this guy's filthy right now. Look at that. Four-seam fastball against Rafael Hernandez, just challenging him, and he's just not going to catch up to it. Let's jump forward into the later innings of this game. We're going to put on newly acquired Brad Brock with a 4.56 ERA, so we don't necessarily like that part of Brock's game, so I think it was just a bad Orioles team. But Howie Kendrick's going to pinch hit, and Malik Smith is going to pinch run, and he's going to get the stolen base. So it's a big situation for the Tigers right here. We need to get Kendrick to strike out, or we need to get him into an out. And he's going to fly out to Michael Taylor. He's going to get behind this ball, make a nice strong throw into third base. Nunez cuts this thing off to make sure it's on line. So good thing, good stuff. 2-2 count now. Pinch hitter Jose Iglesias, former Tiger, is going to strike out. Brad Brock's giving the fist pump. Iglesias looks like he's taking some exception to it, and Brad Brock turns around talking. So Iglesias, being the hothead that he kind of is in real life, probably was saying something to him, but it's a big game. It's a big game, big situation. Brock come in the late game and getting that thing done. Who wouldn't be excited, right? I mean, he's shooting for playoffs, right? I mean, this is a big game for both teams. It's a lot riding on this. Rondon, look at that. Electric stuff, 46 saves right now. Struck out Kevin Kiermaier. He's going to strike out Rafael Hernandez in a fastball. He just can't lay off. Guys, electric stuff. We're down to the final out to get to 92 wins. Look at that. He just he couldn't make up his mind. I mean, he didn't know if it was going to be a ball or not. Corey Dickerson up. He's going to pop out. Right back up to catcher. James McCann makes a nice play. Game is over. Tigers win. Rays lose. I feel bad because I like the Tampa Bay Rays. I wish that they didn't have to play us down the stretch. I wish that they could, kind of get some wins under their belt. But we need those wins just as bad, if not more, than the Rays do. Dave Hudgens getting this team rolling. The offense has been legit. The pitching has been great. The defense has been great. The whole team has been great. So, guys, leave a like. If you like what you see, we are going to the playoffs. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you leave a like. And if you have not subscribed yet, if you like it and you love it and you want more of it, you know what to do. Hit that little red button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.